built-in string functions in SQL Server. In SQL, we have many built-in functions which we will be using it in our real-time projects. So we will be discussing all those real-time built-in string functions of SQL Server in this video. Hi, I'm M. Asif Hussain from Know-How Academy. What are we going to learn in this video? We are going to learn the different built-in string functions such as ASCII, lower, upper, LEN, LTRIM, RTRIM, reverse, char functions in SQL Server. So by the end of this video, you could get an idea what are the different string functions we have in SQL Server, how to use it in a real-time applications with few practical examples. So please watch till the end. So the first function that we have is ASCII. Okay, so it is a standard that we have it. So what ASCII will do, it will return the ASCII code of a given character. So for instance, for an example, if you would like to select and see what is the value, okay, for A in our SQL Server, for alphabetical A. So now here we have to observe, are we choosing the alphabetical A which is capital or alphabetical A which is lower? So that we have to say it. So because in SQL by default for alphabetical A some value is assigned for uppercase, and for alphabetical A lowercase some value is assigned, and subsequently it will goes from A to Z. Alright, so if I would like to see the value for A and the value is 65, so 65 is the built-in default value of alphabetical capital A under ASCII, under SQL Server. Now if the same way, if I would like to see for Z, okay, so now when I'm retrieving it, we can see that it's 90. So starting from 65 and it's 90. So that's where our alphabetical A to Z, which is capital letters numbering, will be going on. So now in the same way, if I would like to see what is the number for my small letter A, so if you would like to retrieve the answer for this, it's 97. All right, it's 97. So we have seen how the ASCII function will work. Now let us see how we have to print the uppercase alphabets using character function. Okay, so here what I'm doing, I am declaring a variable integer. Now I'm setting that particular variable value as 65 because capital A number is 65 and the maximum is 90 that we have seen it. Now I'm using this under a while loop, and here let us see what will be the output. So if I execute it, all the alphabets that we have, I'm printing it in a uppercase letters. If we see it, starting from A till the Z, we are getting in uppercase. A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, Q, V, W, X, Y, Z. All the alphabets are in uppercase. Okay. Now in the same way, if I have to convert it into lowercase, what should I do? So again, as we have seen in the ASCII code, the small letter A, it starts from 97. So I'm choosing 97 here with less than or equal to 124. So if I execute it, I'm converting all the alphabets from uppercase to a lowercase. So as we can see that the number is starting from A, which is 97. All right. So this is how you can use to convert the uppercase letters into lowercase and lowercase letters into uppercase. Now you might have a question. We already have some functions. We already have the function called lower. We already have the function called upper. Then why should we use this complicated part of converting the values into uppercase or lowercase? Then my dear viewers, there is a point to be noted. The point is that we are not using lower, we are not using upper functions here directly. We are using the char function. Using that char function, we are trying to print the letters in lowercase or uppercase. That we have to identify. Now using the lower function also I can use it. Okay, as you can see it here, I have used the print lower, then I have used the char function here. Both the functions I have used it. So if I execute it, again we are getting A, B, C, D, all the small letters here, lowercase letters here. All right, we can though use the lower function directly. Now if we want to use a char function, then print it in a lowercase or uppercase, then we have to go with this particular query where we have to declare the variable, we have to set the variable, we have to use the while loop and work on it. All right, so working towards the next particular built-in function that we have is LTRIM. So what this LTRIM is doing, it is removing all the blanks on the left hand side. For example, as you can see, after the single quotation, I have given some space here, which is a white empty space. So what this LTRIM is doing, L is standing for left trim. It is going to trim all these white spaces which is there before the word called W. Okay, before the letter W, before the word world, whatever the white space is there, that is going to get trimmed. Now, without getting that space, I am getting the output as world. Now, in the same way, if you want to trim the right side one, okay, right side one, the space beside the world. So whatever RTRIM, it stands for right trim. If I would like to execute it, I'm getting only world, all the white spaces beside that world is getting erased, trimmed. Okay. Now, what if the case, my word is in between and I would like to remove the white spaces before the word and after the word. So that's where we will use both functions in one particular statement. So we have LTRIM also and we have RTRIM also, both included into one. And when I execute it, I'll get hello without the spaces before hello, without the spaces after hello. Okay, now let us see the next function, which is lower. As I would like to convert all these expressions into lowercase, I'll go with the lower SQL Server function, which is lower. If I execute it, as you can see that KNOW, HOW, ACADEMY, every single letter is in lowercase. Now in the same way, if you would like to convert it into uppercase, I can select it and I will like to go with the uppercase. All the single letters, whatever we have under this expression, that will be characters that will be converted into uppercase. Alright, now if you would like to write the reverse of some word, okay, so we will go with the reverse function. So whatever we have the string, that will get converted into reverse way. So KNOW, HOW, ACADEMY. If you write it in the reverse way, YMEDACAWOHWONK. That's what we have it. So it's what it is converting. It's doing reverse of a string that we have written it under the expression. So now, if you would like to see the length of a particular expression, okay, the length of a particular string, then we will be using the built-in function, which is length, LEN. That is those 3 letters that we will be using from length. So if I execute it, I'm getting it as 16. Let us consider. Count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. It is counting me the total number of the complete length we have it under the particular string. So these are the different built-in string functions that we have it in SQL Server. Depending upon the requirement and depending upon the situation scenario that we will be working in the project, we will be frequently using all these built-in string functions that we have learned today in this video. So in this video, you have learned how to use these functions with the practical examples. Thank you for choosing Know How Academy as your source for IT knowledge. We are always here to help you to navigate the tech world. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out. It's been a pleasure sharing this information with you. Stay curious and keep learning.